Wow, and they go back for the Pinwin check Death Prophet. They must really believe in this hero. The Silence, nice versus the Terrorblade. But once that Terrorblade gets very fat, Death Prophet should just be food for him, I think. No, even if you have a Shivas, I think he can still just carve through this
team back.
squishy ghost. And wow! I was not expecting this Visage pick. Is this a Matumba Man Visage? Or a Miracle Visage? Wow, I was not expecting this. Exciting things here for the side of Team Liquid. So I assume these heroes, they're going to 4-man. They're going to look to hit their early timing. They're going to buy space for Miracle just to farm to his heart's desire.
Team Liquid's turn to ban.
And knowing they need an offlaner, ban out the Brew. I like that because otherwise the Brew will just use that Storm Panda versus the Sven Warcry. Has the Dispel ability. So that's a really heads-up ban there. Because the Brew very good, obviously, versus that Sven.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So, last ban here for the side of Liquid. This Sven could be an offlaner, so you could either ban out a 4 position or another offlaner who you don't want to pick here for the side of Team Liquid. Worth noting, there's the Centaur, there's the Beastmaster. I think those are the 2 picks I'm thinking about here for the side of Team Liquid. But we have seen Mind Control. He plays almost any hero in that offlane, and he plays it so well. Maybe the Treant will come out again for him, but I'm not quite sure about that. Old Monk, you're a disgusting human being who plays Visage. It's a terrible hero. It's just not fun to play against. His birds are overpowered early on. Not a nice person. And I want you to know, just in this world of things, I am only joking. I think my whole chat is wonderful. But I do hate playing against Visage players. That much is a... Anyway, Team Liquid, they're taking a long time here for this last ban. I wonder what it's going to be. It should be... It's either a 4 position or offlaner, because Oracle has to be 5. Luna at this point, I think, is your carry. And Death Prophet is mid. Amiibo, okay. Okay, so they think... I'm curious about that Meepo ban. Maybe they just don't want to play against it. Excalibur obviously does play Meepo. There is no mainstream for this match. That's why I'm sorry to say, Wingblows, that I am your only chance to watch this great Dota. You're stuck with me, sadly. I hope it's not too painful experience to try to have a good fun cast here at the Hasbaz stream. So, time is ticking down for the offlane pick here, I think, of Team Liquid. And it's the Mind Control Nature's Prophet. This is what he won a TI with.
You may now select your heroes.
But the Omni Knight pickup by the real deal. This is the new Omni Knight. So lots of strength. This is going to be a very tough... What? It's a 4 position Luna and a 1 position Sven. And this Sven is going to be so tanky with that Luna Blessing. Oh, thank you so much for the bits, Wing Boys. Oh, dude. You didn't have to tip after asking about a no mainstream. But thank you so much, man. Anyway, this Shashlo Omni Knight. So, it's worth pointing out, Omni Knight, we will be in the real game, but we'll have just a refresher course, because I can't remember, but I do remember his spell got buffed, so it gives you actual strength, which firstly would give Sven more damage, and increase the damage mitigated by his Warcry. So the synergy there between the Omni Knight and the Sven is absolutely insane. We're almost at O. Here we go. Omni Knight. So look at this. Heavenly Grace now provides up to 28 bonus strength as we go into the match. Oh my goodness. Have the real deal outclassed Liquid again in the draft. Honestly, I'm not quite sure. I feel that this Terrorblade, if they buy enough time for Miracle, he will be able to carry the game. I don't think there's anything they can do on the real deal about a late game Terrorblade. But at about the 25-minute mark, this Sven of Excalibur is going to be almost unkillable to me. And I think that's what they're trying to look for. But I'm very excited to see this 4 position here on EGM. Oh, thank you again, Wingblows, for the tip. Let's go Liquid. I remember those chants 2 TIs ago. It was a great time. But it's worth pointing out, Mind Control, he is on the hero that he almost certainly won the TI with. His Nature's Prophet, winning them game after game. And Nature's Prophet has got a buff in this laning stage. Has got the sprout that you can eat the trees of. Giving you the regen that you get for planting the G branches. Anyway, Shashlo has the 3 mango build. So we can expect to see him use that Heavenly Grace to his advantage. Kuroki is here. Are they going to trade off? It looks like the Undying now seeing this Omni Knight. But Shashlo just mans up, takes that room. But GH over here on this bottom lane, looks like we are having a bit of a fight. They're trying to go onto this Luna, but he eats a tree. And now GH, is he next in the firing lane? Excalibur, they do get the stun off there. Stormbolt, not for 3 seconds. Is he able to roll down? Yes, he is. They're not able to get in front of him, but is he going to be in GH? Look at this. The long range stun of the Lucid Bean. He does have a mango if he wants another one. But GH is going to be able to salve up. It's instantly cancelled by Miposhka. And now Jerry has that mango. It is off cooldown. Is he going to pop it? There you go. First blood here to Jerry or EGM. So the real deal, showing what they can do. GH wasn't able to get to safety. But Shashlo in this top lane is left all by himself and is losing strength after strength here to Kuroki.
The armor have omniscience.
Heavenly Gracing himself up. He needs to be careful though. Once that fades off, he's going to lose more strength. And Kuroki is just right-clicking right into this man. Another decay, but look at that. 4 seconds. Shashlo needs to be careful. This is taking a while, but I think he might get the kill here on Kuroki. I guess we are just going to watch this long run down of Shashlo. He only has 540 health, but 137 left, but it does mean tangos are more affected. But Kuroki, is he able to catch him? Okay, guys, there's only one thing for this. Okay, sorry, just a bit of fun there, but Shashlo finally comes back to the creep wave. He only has 250 health left. Just sitting in the trees here. This is absolutely insane. Goku's just been running Shashlo down this entire time. Sorry, I didn't realize that was a tiny bit too loud, but next time I'll rescale it. That's the only sound I have on my soundboard, but I thought it'd be worth it. Anyway, Shashlo is still just eating decay after decay. He's has 1 mango left for himself. This level 1 Holy Grace. Are they going to be able to get this kill? With Metamorphosis, I think they might be able to. 300 health? No, he's going to be just fine. And Miracle has to go back to the creep wave to handle with these CS. So on this bottom lane, they still have the full tri-lane here of the real deal. And over here, GH rolling forward. But we've seen this before where they hunt him down. But Shashlo, has he finally managed to successfully pull a creep wave? He's got level 2 now with his DJ Aura. He did stay in lane for long enough. Kuroki only level 1 because he didn't get near the other creeps, leaving all that farm to Miracle. So GH rolling forward, just getting the tap off with the Orb of Venom. Just to remind the Oracle, hey, I'm here. Please don't ignore me. But Mind Control, he does now have the creep wave under his tower. Hoping to farm that up by Excalibur. Look at these denies. This is a one-position Sven. Been a long time since I've seen it. But in this mid lane, Matamba Man with a double damage, actually doing well versus Pingvachek. It's worth pointing out that Visage, usually someone to lose the lane, but looks like he's TPing in here with the Spirit Siphon. Do they have the body blocks? It's not quite enough to kill off Pingvachek. So Mind Control, he did TP in for that, but it is a good harass on him, but he just pops his salve and he's going to be just fine here on this Death Prophet. But KuroKy still running down this Omni Knight. Oh my goodness, I feel like this chase, has just been Shastro's life. Being chased by a zombie. It feels like it's the apocalypse for him already. Oh, is it not too loud? Sorry, it just sounds a bit too loud on my end then. That's good to know that's the right feel. That's the right volume for the viewers. But GH, he's still level 1, almost has his level 2. We're not at 5 minutes, so they are fighting around the rune spot for no real reason I can ascertain. But Shashlo, he's managed to get his level 3 with these pulls. KuroKy, he's not able to kill him thanks to the resistance here. As well as the extra strength. It's really paying off this build so far for this Omni Knight. But Shashlo, finally out of mangoes. He has more flying into him. KuroKy, another decay. He needs one more. Will he chase Shashlo into the trees? Does he just accept his fate? 5, 4, 3. No, he goes the wrong way. He's going to miss the decay, it looks like. Does he pop it out? He sees Shashlo now. We missed the kill onto GH, but KuroKy, he finally finds his man. Meanwhile, they do kill off Pimvacek in this mid lane. Matumba Man, showing why he's one of the best visages. Vis something. That Shashlo has taken the 1 level in the purification now. So he is able to heal up. And look at this. The 2 supports. They are rotating for these 5-minute runes. And Excalibur fighting against GH. He does have the stun if he wants to use it. But GH pushes him away. But he manages to get the rune. It's a nice play there. But Excalibur, he is by himself. He's caught inside the sprout. Luckily, he does have a Quelling Blade. So he's not like Arteezy at TI6. Or TI7, was it? I can't remember. Either way, no Sprouteezy today.
Purification.
So Pimvacek has his level 6, but hasn't skilled into the exorcism yet. He finally does. No longer saving that point, but he needs to be really careful. This is when Zerg comes online. He has his birds. He's ready to tango. Also, medallion completed. And next for him is that Helm of the Dominator. 3 points into that Grave Chill, so he's going to be able to chase you down. And once again, KuroKy and Shashlo. Name a more iconic duo, I dare you. So, he does get off that soul assumption. He has the minus armor. And look at this. Already half his health taken away here on Pimvacek. Nice stun as well. But the Spirit Siphon trying to heal up. But Matumman is able to just walk away. And look at that Grave Chill. Back off cooldown again. If he wants to go for it. But he just wants this double damage rune. And then I think Pimvacek might be in real trouble. And once again, we're going to follow our favorite offlaner Shashlo versus this Undying. It's worth pointing out that he has had absolute free farm on Miracle, as well as great levels because of what's been happening. But a smoke up here from the side of the Real Deal. It looks like they want to kill off Matumba Man. He has been having a fairly good time, uncontested. And now the smoke pops. I don't think he's going to be able to get away. That long-range stun of the Lucid Beam, as well as the Exorcism. But they do TP in. They're trying to save him. They get the slope, but the Purifying Flames is enough from Aposhka to kill this man. And now Mind Control. It looks like he's next on the agenda. These stuns of the Luna from the long range, it's really working out for them. And Mind Control, so that's 2 good kills there for the side of the Real Deal. And they still have Exorcism going. But look at this. He's putting the wave here with the Treants. But it's not going to be quite enough. They are here to clean them up.
Radiant structures are fortified.
So Miracle, he's gone to the jungle, and this is leaving some farm for KuroKy, as well as the ability to get some more levels here. But Shashlo actually doing a lot of damage. He has 1 in that degen aura, as well as 2 in that purification. So you need to be careful about tanking that there on KuroKy. The Tubman, however, he came back to defend his tower. But Maposhka, as well as EGM, they're just farming up the camps over here. Nice deep wall from GH, but they know what happened thanks to their own Radiant Vision. And Shashlo, he makes his ways in the trees, but the vision given by the Tombstone, I don't think he's going to be able to get away from this one. With Miracle coming in the other way, he only has about 100 health and 3 hits, and they're able to get the kill. So this annoying Omni Knight does die again. He isn't having the best time. Mind Control is farming a tiny bit better than him. And over here, they get the stun. Excalibur, he's running in. He does have treads. Long range of the stun. And here we are. We're seeing the God Strength, as well as the extra speed of the Warcry Mind Control. I don't think he's going to be able to get away from this one. They do actually snipe the kill there with Mapocha. Jake's just rolling into the trees. You need to be careful about this one, young sir, because you're going to be in so much trouble. They do manage to kill off actually the Luna with the treants there of Mind Control, but there's just going to be another kill. Kuroki, he's healing himself up, but into the trees to Purify Flames, and Excalibur, a double kill for this Sven here in the bottom lane. Things not going well for this Liquid, but you try sprouting him in again with the Quelling Blade, but that's not going to work. But luckily the treants, the body blocks, being healed up, but the slow GH as well as Mind Control. I think it's going to be enough to kill Excalibur. They need one more hit, and with the roll in, but nice block there by Luna with the body blocks. Excalibur, he's going to be able to salve up to safety, and they're not able to get this kill on the one position Sven. The Nature's Prophet ulti does help them get another kill on the Luna, but they save their core hit of Excalibur.
Very nice.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Interesting.
So, 1k gold lead already. We're going to switch to net worth, and you can just see Kuroki, he made all this space for Miracle, and he's already level 9, top of the net worth, ahead of Excalibur with that greater cleave by 1k. In this mid lane, they do see out Kuroki, and the long-range stun of the Luna, it pays off every time. Excalibur, he does have his stumble, but it looks like he's just waiting for Fimbulcheck to be able to get there. But sniping the kill there is this Luna. And with that, they're fighting the 10-minute bounty runes, but it looks like Liquid aren't there to contest. GH does manage to get that, as well as Miracle, so we're going to have the classic 2-for-2 bounty rune trade. Over here, they have the Grave Chill here on Fimbulcheck. He's taking a lot of damage thanks to that Battalion. He's trying to Spirit Siphon off the birds. It's not enough to kill him there with that Soul Assumption. And now the birds, they are going to retreat off. But they didn't have vision for the kill there with the ultimate there from the Nature's Prophet, thanks to that D-Ward there of the Oracle. But the roll in there of GH, they do get the slow onto Jerry as well as Maposhka, but they're just making space to push this tower. Helm of the Dominator as well as the Alpha Wolf there for Matumba Man. So both his birds as well as him, they're doing a lot of damage in this tower. Not long for this world. Miracle trading up against Shashlo. Knows he has more health than him, and the Soul Ring finally completed for Shashlo. I was about to say he doesn't have it, so he has no mana, but he does now have it. But that is going to be an easy tier 1 tower here for Liquid. And I wouldn't be surprised if Matumba now rotates to the other lanes to claim the rest of the tier 1 towers.
Dire are scanning.
But over here, it looks like Miracle is the one they want. They have a silence on him, so he's not going to be able to sunder out. Silence finally has wears off. He could sunder his own teammate if he wants to. But it looks like with the rotation in of Kuroki, it's a tombstone. It catches onto 2 of them. Matumba Man, who's he going to find? He hasn't got the Grave Chill onto anyone yet. The slow. And it looks like Shashlo using the sunder. He's caught in the trees. This Omni Knight just getting run down. Eaten by a wolf as well as some birds. That's not the way you want to be going.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So, Matumba Man taking this next tier 1 tower. We said this is what he wanted to be doing. He's hit this early timing. He is doing very well in the net worth. He beat this Death Prophet of Fimbulcheck. Something I am still so impressed about. Because, as I've said before, Visager's not great in lane. He doesn't have great, base damage until he hits level 6 and has those birds. But he beat this Death Prophet. Even with her buffs this patch, and now scouting out with the birds, but they do see what's going on here, thanks to the Radiant Observer Wall, so they're not going to overextend. But Miracle has double damage, doesn't have the mana for Metamorphosis yet, though. Maybe on Int Treads? I think he might have it on Int Treads. He wants to use it. But Mind Control in this bottom lane, just keeping up that spit pressure. And with all these treants, this tower already pretty low. Excalibur is coming in, but over here, Shashlo, he shows they have got the Luna as well. GH, he uses his Magnetize. He takes a lot of damage there from those Purifying Flames. But they do manage to kill off Jerry first, and now Shashlo, he's in the trees. There isn't level 6 yet on this Oracle, so that disarm is just going to stop you taking magical damage, but the physical damage of the birds. And they've also caught Fimbulcheck. He doesn't have anything to get through those trees. Not Sprout Teasy, but Sprout Ping. And that's a massive fight for Liquid in the top lane. They take down 4. It was a 1-for-1 change feed. I'm not sure why the Death Prophet came into that fight. And then Shashlo just getting in the trees. He knew he wasn't going to escape. They have flying vision of these birds. And honestly, I don't think they need to stop. They've won 4. They have birds. They have the Alpha Wolf. And they even have treants. Oh, Matumba Man, come on. There you go. They're pinging the tower. But now it's a bit too late. So they are going to retreat. Okay, guys. We're going to have a quick look at the replay of that big fight. So over here, you see the magnetize. And they're running him down. So they're healing him up. And they stop him taking the soul assumption damage. But it just doesn't last long enough. And there we go. The Sprout. And the Oracle actually turns around to try and save his Death Prophet. But that just means he's food as well. So, they did have a ward from this Liquid. So, they see this invasion that's going on. But they're not afraid because they have Matumba Man. Matumba Man, Excalibur. He does pop his ultimate as well as the Warcry. But remember, they do have the Tombstone down. And they're not foking this. Excalibur still has that Quelling Blade. Not trapped up in the trees. But over here, Pingmachek, he pops his Exorcism. He's running down Matumba Man. He does have the Spirit Siphon as well as the Medallion. But look at this. He's taking a lot of damage here on this Death Prophet. But the Luna ultimate there of Jerry is enough to kill off GH. But they do kill the Luna and they do kill off Pingmachek. But Miracle, he's come to this fight. Shashlo pops the ultimate. So is that going to be enough to save Poshka? I don't think so. The Decay and one last hit on Miracle. Is it going to be a kill for this Oracle? Oracle, we've seen him go down. But now Excalibur, he runs forward. He's trying to get more. But look at that. The Sunder to save Matumba Man onto the high ground. And now they're running down Excalibur. He was the only one doing well for the side of the real deal. But look at this. He's caught inside the trees once again. Gets off a nice stun. But are they able to stop him getting out? Yes, they are. They do kill him. And Shashlo, nothing to stop that TP. He's going to be the only survivor for the side of the real deal. We have a look at that fight recap. A 4-for-1 trade. Liquid. They might not have turned up in game number 1, but they're sure as hell awake now.
Wish fulfilled.
And with that, they don't have Metamorphosis, but they have more than enough damage here. With Matumba Man, he only has 1 bird, but he has the minus armor with the Medallion. Completed Vlads, and there's nothing they can do about this. They don't have Exorcism. They don't have Eclipse. All their big ultimates on cooldown. And that's just going to be an easy roach. As well as maybe even another kill on Shashro. Kuroki, he's had Shashro's number this entire game. The body block's amazing here from Mind Control. He is stopped from going forward thanks to that Lucid Beam. But Shashro, there's nothing you can do about this. No purification for 1 second. And it looks like he actually just dies. To the right clicks as well as the Decay. Level 1 Decay. And look at this. They want even more. They've caught Jerry with the roll in from GH. Mind Control. The body blocks are amazing. And Miracle getting another kill across the map. Liquid. They are on fire right now.
An exceptional find.
Mind Control, he's gone for this Midas again. What a greedy, greedy Nature's Prophet. But he doesn't care. Over here, they do have the silence on to this Death Prophet, but they need to be careful. He does have he'll have the TP in 2 seconds, and look at this, he's pinging it out. They are going to be able to go into the ping check, and as we said before, he has nothing to break these sprouts, and these body blocks it so much. GH is here, he's got the Spirit Siphon, they missed the slow, but the roll, they won't miss it. He TPs just as he's already rolling. He thinks the silence is enough, but it's not, and now Pimachek is in real trouble. But all the meanwhile, they've taken a tier 3 tower, while they're chasing down the Death Prophet Excalibur. It looks like he's just trying to clear through these treants, but Miracle, he has Metamorphosis in 1 second, and that's just an easy kill on Shashlo. This Omni Knight just out of position, and Matumba Man runs him down with the birds, as well as the Medallion. Doesn't even have his ultimate to save himself from the physical damage, and they don't even need Metamorphosis for this first lane racks at 16 minutes. And look at that, they finally kill Pingmachek. They do get him in the long end. He wasn't there to defend his base, and he dies with this combination of GH and Mind Control. Guys, I think game number 1 was just a warm-up for Liquid. What they now you might say they are well and truly warmed up, if not hotter than warm. Some might say on fire. Talking of fire and deforestation, here comes Mind Control. He's going to be summoning treants in a few seconds, and it looks like they have the Aegis, they have their Metaform, and this is going to be lane number 2. And I just don't think there's much the side of the real deal can do about it. They have all their ultimates if they want to try and look for one final fight. But over here, a Sprout is creating more trees to get the vision inside the base. But Excalibur trying to farm through these treants. He's gone for the Armlet as well as Vladimir's. But now, the inside side of Liquid, they lay down the tombstone, but Metamorphosis, Kuroki pops his ultimate, it's a silence, it's onto a few of them, but is it quite enough? Excalibur, he's caught in the trees, but does quell through them. There you go, finally the Omni Knight ultimate, but, you know, you might use it on yourselves, but they're just going to focus towers when they can't focus you. And with the ultimate wearing off, they use the Oracle ultimate to save Shadow. But it means there's nothing to save Excalibur. And now Pivot check. You might have your ultimate on, but I think you're pretty damn next. He throws himself into the air with the Yules. So he gets off a tiny bit more damage, but he just goes down to Miracle. Triple kill for him. And now he might have taken their lives, but GG's cool. And he's taking the racks. Game number 2 to Liquid in dominating fashion. 18-minute GG. Liquid absolutely storming through this game number 2. They weren't happy that they messed around in game number 1, and they're just showing their quality here.